What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers. You might notice I'm still working on doors. A smidge. So, a little bit of progress and a little bit of confirmation. So, basically, I found a couple more mods that had been updated that seemed similar, so I went ahead and added them in. And please don't ask which ones they were, because I really don't remember. I just go, ooh, pretty, and I grab them and load them in. So, you can see here, these first three, the standard compact doors, are still not completely updated to DirectX 11, because they do not work. The interior door here, do I have a grinder for highlighting? I don't think I do. Okay, well, good old-fashioned way. It is these right here, the interior doors. These can be placed and they work fine. The one issue I have with them is the color. Otherwise I would probably just go with these, because you can tell if I were to just pick something like this and paint it, that it paints. It is colorable. However, if I select this really dark gray, you can also tell it doesn't really match other grays. So I don't think I can really use that one, even though it works. So that one's out. These, on the other hand, are functional and working, but they behave a little differently. You can see how on here it says, like, you know, glass door, and stuff like that. So these are a little bit different, but they kind of serve the same purpose, and in some ways are pretty cool. So it kind of does the same thing. I personally am feeling this one, I think, the most, because it is glass, but black, so it kind of fits the theme, and it also has the rounded bottom at the edge, which makes it feel a bit more like an airlock, yet you can still walk through it really easily. So I'm thinking this is my go-to one at the moment. And I was playing around with these over here, but I've already got them over here, so it doesn't really matter. So these are interesting. So you'll notice this one's a vertical sliding door, but they look identical, right? So this one goes up, which could be a problem. We saw before when you use the Death Star doors, how they'll kind of go up and into the ceiling, which doesn't really look that good. So I don't think I'm going to use this one. However, when you look at this one, you'll notice there's 3 panels, and it's really thick. Why is that, you say? What? So this is a 6-point door, is what it says, which is really different. Really interesting. My one problem with this is it might be relatively difficult to get to the control panel once the door's open. So here's what I'm going to do. I have the glass door here, and I'm going to grab the 6-point, if I can find it again. This one, 6-point advanced door and glass compact door. I am going to add the offset just in case. Nope, I'm not. Because apparently it is not available for a small ship, which is weird. And there is these submarine bulkheads. Now, the one thing I don't know, and this was discussed in the comments of my last video, is if there would be a problem getting in and out of them. They seem okay. The one issue I think I'm going to have with them... Oh, gosh. You know what? Let me find something to access here. Let's just turn all of these vents off, because there's really no point in having them running right now, and they just keep venting the air all the time. This is my one issue with it, honestly, is I have such a hard time finding the control panel for the door, because I can't see it. When it's here, you know where it is. You can just point at it. But when you open this, it doesn't always stay in the same place. You have to move further over, and it's kind of a guessing game, which I'm not a fan of. It makes it kind of hard to work with. Plus, there is the added side of this doesn't look very techy, which, I mean, this is a freaking Star Destroyer, so it's, or a Star Destroyer inspired ship, so it should be techy. Now, this one looks a little plain to me, to be honest. It doesn't have a frame around it to kind of balance what the frame doesn't have naturally, like in the rest of the architecture of the ship. Whereas this one has kind of a frame around the side. Plus it has the added benefit of looking cool that it's glass, so you can see inside, which is kind of neat. This is pretty interesting though. I do like how this opens and it feels very different and unique. So I'm going to leave those two there, I think, and you guys can... It's still doing it. Well, dadgum. I don't know why it's doing that. This one's not doing it. When you open this one, it's fine. I don't know. That one room, it's freaking out. So, let me know what you guys think about all that. Those are, I think, my two close to being finalized door ideas that I think I want to use. So, hopefully, we can... Stupid thing. I don't understand that. It's either a glitch or something, but it's driving me nuts. So this can go away. Let's see. Did I have... Oh, and let's real quick grab this stuff, and then we'll add these two back in. I'm going to stick with the glass door for now. There's also some other ones, but they just weren't conducive. Like these that had some interesting ways of opening, but they're all slanted doors. They're not really like normal doors, which is, it's cool. Corner. See, the originals don't work anymore either. But they're interesting, but because of the way my ship is laid out, corner doors really don't work very well. But for me, I think this one with the porthole airlock kind of feel... I'm not sure how I feel about glass, but the other builds for that door aren't available anymore. So that's not really an option. But this just seems a little flat. Like, when you watch the wall, it kind of comes along and then it's just... and it's there. This one has a bit more of, like... you know, it wraps around, doorway, you know, stuff like that. It just feels a little bit different, but I think I like that better, to be honest. So, for now, I am going to operate on the assumption that we're moving forward with these doors. And then if we decide to change them, we always can. It's not that big a deal. This needs to be changed, because you are not correct here, sir. Oops, wrong block. How'd that happen? Okay, that side looks fine. This we need to fix. So I'm fixing up the door frames really quick here, since it was just kind of bugging me. I don't have the extendable solar farms, or oxygen farms, or whichever one it's supposed to be. I don't have those up and running yet. You can see they're still... kind of busted over here. I don't really know why, though. We had that discussion in the last episode as to why those aren't actually functioning properly. Alright, so this goes all the way up. There we go. That'll fix that. So, now what we need to look at is some of the other... Oh, wait, no, let's fix this. Some of the other rooms. Well, I don't like revisiting some stuff, only because if some people are just now kind of getting familiar with the series and then they watch my episodes and it's, oh, you just worked on the reactor and now you're changing it, or you just worked on, you know, this room and you're wanting... I don't think I'm going to change anything in this room, honestly. This I think is okay, unless you guys come up with something like just for clutter, just to make it look better. Then I might throw, like... Isn't there... Yeah, see, there's like shelves. There's bookshelves. Let's grab this. Pallet, maybe? Storage pallet. Base. But see, I don't think I have enough room to put some of this stuff in here because I didn't leave myself a whole lot of space. That's not even available for small ships. I could put it this way, I guess. Well, I thought I could. But see, that doesn't fit very well. Because it makes me put it like off into the center of the floor, and I don't like that. So, there's some things I could do. Container? No, I'm looking for... There's a mod. Ooh, compact container. That's interesting. I don't remember having that mod. Unless they just changed the model. What's the other thing I'm looking for? Material? No. I can't think of it. I already looked for pallet, right? Yeah. Crate? Maybe? No, there's something in one of these mods. Oh, we could put crates around, I guess. But anyways, there's something in one of these mods where it's like pipes and materials and stuff that are wrapped up and laying on pallets and stuff like that. I could do something like that, but again, we don't really have as much room as it looks like because this is on the small ship grid. So it looks like we have more room than we do. I also need to fix this up. This is just awful. Maybe we should work on that today. Let's see if we can resolve this. So, we've got a bit of a predicament here. I think, anyway. Ooh, we could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. This could work. And then we can do... Alright, we gotta tie it in somehow, though. So, this is going to be coming this way, I think. Maybe. I'm not 100% certain on that just yet. Oh, I need my corners. Where's my corners? Here we go. So like this. Ooh, this may not work all that wonderfully. Okay. We could do... Oh, there we go. We could do something like that. Maybe... Ooh. Okay. So that's not gonna work very well. Unless we just... Wrecker. I hate corners. I'm pretty sure I've said that before, like, repeatedly. I always hate corners. Well, I hate connecting corners. Because, theoretically, it should be easy. You just do like this, and then this would work fine. I have not rotated blocks in a long time. Leave me alone. Fill that in. So that should work, but then we would have to... Ugh. This is just not conducive. Okay, new plan. New plan. This side is going to look different. So what I'm going to do here is cut this part out. Yeah, let's cut this out. Because... And we'll fix this up in a second, but let me iron this out first. So what I'm thinking here... I could do something like this, or we could do it this way. Let's see, if I did that... How have I been doing it over here? We're meshing this. Oh, and then it goes back one. Okay. So I think my best bet here, even though I'm not a fan of that style of having a corner meet up to a full block, I don't think I have a whole lot of options here. So we're going to leave that. and then do this. And then we're going to bring this up, and we're going to kind of close off this wall here in this fashion. That's a lot of this, I know. But this way, there's another this. This way we'll be able to kind of keep it separated, so we can have one design out here, and then a different wall structure on the inside here, so that we don't have conflicting shapes and whatnots. I hope that makes sense, but I'm kind of just making this up as I go, so if it's not the proper term, don't worry about it. There we go. So that keeps the theme, and then we can put... Excuse me, thank you. Let's just do like that. No, go down. There we go. And I'm going to clear out this only because I have a feeling this is going to end up being like extra empty space, and we're going to reconfigure this a little bit. Alright, there we go. So from here, we have this kind of design. Now, we could also play around with trying to... I don't know if we can build across this or not. Yeah, we can. Okay. I wasn't sure if this was all considered a whole block, but we could mess around a little bit with some shapes here, which could prove interesting, but we can't build all the way to the ground. So, I don't think I'm gonna risk that. I thought about it, obviously, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. So, I think that'll be okay. It's not perfect, but it's more closed off, and I kind of like it. I also have to keep in mind, though, we've been talking about putting a top frame up here like a full bridge, so I have to keep that in mind of we need a way to access that, which I'm not really sure how I want to do. We can't fit through here right now unless I took that wall section out. Interesting. Okay. So let's work on this for now. Let's not get sidetracked. So what I'm thinking of doing is something like this, just for a little bit of a different shape. We're going to work on one side first, I think. Now from here we could do full blocks. But we could also... Where did it go? Oh, there it is. We could also do something like this. Alright, let's hold off on this for a second. If we were to stack these up and then do like this. And I'm not done with that corner, I'm just experimenting here. If we did like this... we would need another... Yeah, I don't like that. So this works for here. Oh my gosh, getting the right... I feel like I'm back to a rookie again. I can't remember how to spin blocks anymore. Okay, so from here, if we did something like this, it would require us to do... Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Darn. Because there's no good way. We would have to keep scaling it back. I think. Pretty sure that's how that would work. Oh, no, it wouldn't be... Well, yeah, it kind of would. I was going to say it wouldn't be scaling it back, but it would. Because we'd be doing this. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Okay, new plan. Plan, like, F or something. It's definitely not plan B. Alright, so let's start off again over here. We're going to say this is the base. Like so. Now from here, let's just assume we do solid blocks, right? Because we have to give ourselves a wall at some point. All of these shapes and things are cool, but at some point you gotta be like, okay, where's the wall? Now from here... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Originally we were gonna do... Let's see if we can maintain a similar pattern here. We might not be able to, but I'd like to see if we can try. I know. I just put this here and I'm taking it back out again. Plan G. This is what happens when you're doing more of like a let's build and not like, this is a tutorial on how to build the ship I've already planned out and designed. Alright, I know, I'm causing the same problems. I know. I got it. We could actually do... Well, no, because we've got this thing back here. This wall is what's causing the problem. It's forcing us to change our shape into a shape I'm not fond of, and that's the big issue here. Because we're having to work within the confines of this, and it's not conducive to pretty much anything, really. That's the big issue we're dealing with. Unless we just... Hold on. Unless we just kept going. Would that work? I mean, could we get away? That's part of the problem, is now it's doing this thing where it changes the direction every time. I can't keep the same shape anymore. Huh. This may be a one side will build one way and one side will build another so that we can compare. That's weird. Kind of different, but odd. I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of that. Though to keep the edge, it's possible we could just put stuff like this. Maybe? That's weird. I don't know if I like that. Let's try something else on this side and see if it works. Okay, we're kind of limited to... Well, hold on, maybe not. If we did like this, we could actually... We'll only do half. Half of this wall we'll do this way. So... Okay, I'm seeing the problem of why we didn't already do this before, now that I'm looking at it. But we'll stick with it for a second and see if we can figure out an alternative. Wait, what kind of... Oh, that's the heavy armor... Okay. I was like, why does that look different? Okay, I'm seeing the issue now. That's why we didn't keep this outside here style like we did before. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Well. This causes issues. We could... Let's hypothetical this. Let's say, hypothetically, if this wall were to continue, this is how it would look, right? So we're going to build this up like a normal wall, like we would out here. Let's frame this in, which I don't think we did over here, but that's fine. Now, according to this design out here, we should have an angle going this way. Like this. And then we'll go out like this. We won't touch that. We'll keep that a neutral zone for now. And then this should go out here, but it should just continue and then come back down over there. Now, we could leave it like this, but I'm not a fan. Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking I'm seeing something. I'm thinking I'm seeing something. Okay, and then we could do a... Ooh, I'm thinking I'm seeing something. I think we got it. I think we've got it. Why does it keep changing? Stay where I have you. That's really annoying to me. They need to fix that. Like, it keeps changing every time I switch something. That's annoying. Ah! I think we're onto something. Yes! Perfect! Hybrid blend. Woohoo! Alright, so that's totally what we're doing. Sweet! Now, how did I do that over here? It's 1, 2, and then... There's 2 away from the light, I think. And then 1, maybe? Sure. I think that'll work. Alrighty, yep, I think that's gonna work. Oops, I don't know what I just deleted. Ugh. I hope it wasn't anything important. Actually, the cool part is this is almost already the way I need it to be, which is cool. Okay, let's go ahead and add our corner blocks in here. Right? Ah, it was the straight blocks I was missing. Okay. I was trying to figure out how I didn't come up with this before. But it's because we were missing the straight flat wall and we were trying to do everything with angles. Right? Right. Okay. I'm trying to make sure this is filled in without me getting behind here afterwards. Because I don't want to build too much and have it be sticking outside. There we go. Perfect! Sweet. I'm not entirely sure why that wire's there. Alright, cool. There's definitely something else behind this block that is not behind some of these others. That's weird. Because it's doing, like, the seamless on that one row. Funky. Alright, cool. So we have our hangar entrance ramp thing framed in. Sweet. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Alright. So, this pedestal thing we might move. Like over here or something. Where is this actually open at? Come on. Okay, so it opens down. So we could put it like right here maybe. Okay. Possibly. Oh, is there a pedestal? I don't think this one will work. I don't think this one will work. Oh, wait. There's another one. From TVSI. Yeah, that won't work. Well, it would, but the texture's all messed up. That one will. Sweetness! Alright. Let's put that there. Boarding ramp. Open, close. Sweet! And again, all that's subject to change. We might move it or put it somewhere else, but I think that's not a bad spot. I think that'll work. As you come in, you can just click the button. The ramp comes up. So that's cool. Alrighty. Well, we're running a little low on time for this episode. A couple of things I need from you guys going forward, and I might try this week, maybe. No guarantees, because my schedule, especially with the holidays and stuff, with Christmas coming up, is very, very hectic right now. So I can't guarantee I'll have time in between my episodes to work on these. As you'll notice, the oxygen extendable stuff is still broken, which I'm still kind of confused as to why, because all of this is hooked up properly. Part of me wants to save it, and then I think I'm going to save it when I'm done recording, and then I'm just going to break this to see what's going on, if the piston is messed up or something, like it's not functioning properly, or if this mod is old or something. I don't know, because all of these are red, which is really weird. I guess it's possible it's because of this not being connected? Maybe? That's a long shot, though. Do I have... Ah, apparently there's an E after that. Pedestal. Let's get us a control panel here, for convenience sake. O2 farms left. Do I not have... Alright, there should only be one. There we go. Alright, I'm going to reverse this and... Okay, I shouldn't have done that because it's locked in. I needed the mag lock then. Unlock? Nothing fell apart yet, that's good. Piston... Okay, so yeah, the piston is not functioning at all, which is probably where the disconnect is. But what I think I'm going to do... Or wait, is it on? Yes, it's on, but it's not doing anything. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this as it is for now, so that I don't break anything, and then I'm basically just going to kind of paint by number and duplicate it over on the right side, and we'll see if using a different piston or something will fix it. Some of you had been asking me a very good question that I just now thought of to try, and that is, how is it going to work with the thrusters, like hydrogen and ion and all that? Currently, I have EM thrusters on the ship, which, as you can see, still seem to function even in the new version of the game. How they function in terms of atmosphere and all that stuff, I have no idea. And the texture is all messed up because you can see it's all blacked out. But I'm not really worried about that. They're not real visible. But EM thrusters are like the only thrusters that I've ever found that don't damage the inside of the ship. And, you know, they don't put out thrusters and all that. So they were just really cool and easy to build with, so I just went with those. They seem to work, so I may keep them. I don't know. If we want to experiment with overhauling it to hydrogen and all that stuff, we can, but I think I'm going to keep the EM for now because I know they work. So, thoughts on wrap-up, on things I need you guys' opinions on. Doors. Do you like these glass doors but with more of an airlock, or these 6-point that are flat but have a cool opening animation? Is there anything we need to do in here to add, spruce up the place, make it look a little more lived in? I think my next project is going to be the reactor room, because I was experimenting with all these but never actually finalized their positioning, so I need to figure out how we want to do that and where we want to put them. What else? What else? What else? Lighting will work on once we get the whole hull design shaped. Oh, one last thing is where to put some form. I think this is going to be the center point for the bridge, like that. You know, the Star Destroyers, how they have that hammerhead bridge with the two bubble shield ball things on the top. That's what's going to go here for the main cockpit of the ship. So I need an access point in order to get up here. We could clear out some of this clutter, I guess, but we've got some persnickety mechanics, like the conveyor systems and all that kind of stuff running to things, so we need to be careful on how we do that. I also don't want to make too much of a top-level room here. Like, I'd like this to be close to flat, so I can't have a big tunnel that's the size of a character, which would be about this size, like running from the front. So I need it somewhere in the back over here, even if it's just I might actually it's not real professional, because if you don't have a jetpack then you may not be able to do it, but I might just put a round iris door here, if they're still functional. I don't know. Cyclone iris, cannon iris, that's offset though. And iris. I don't know if these are... Okay, this one would work. But why can't I place you here? Oh, because you're gigantic, that's why. So I might do something like that. I don't know. That could be interesting. It's definitely off-center, but it's not a bad idea. I'm actually going to leave that, I think, for now. So let me know what you guys think about that, as far as we need some form of access to get up to the bridge. That actually doesn't look as horrendous as I thought it would. So that's an option. So anyways, we're running way low on time for this episode, so I'm going to wrap things up here. In the meantime, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.